Kike is afflicted by a long string of illnesses that Hurricanes Irma and Maria made much worse. Kike lives in Puerto Rico that was totally devastated by the most powerful hurricane to strike the island. It plunged the 3.5 million American citizens of the U.S. territory into total darkness for what is foreseen as a very long time. According to FEMA first responders, the disaster was much worse than that provoked by Katrina. Kike was already a high-risk patient when the two hurricanes struck. He is afflicted by uncontrollable diabetes that ravishes virtually all organs of the body. His left eye bleeds because of retinopathy. His neuropathy is advancing at an alarming rate, so he can barely walk. He sleeps hooked to an air machine that combats his chronic apnea. The extenders inserted in his heart 7 years ago need intervention. Bariatric surgery had to be suspended. But to make things worse, he must submit to dialysis for 4.5 hours, 4 times a week. Then came Hurricanes Irma and Maria. The subsequent electric blackout covered the whole island like a mantle of darkness. 1 month after the phenomenon, 90% of the island was still without power. At medical centers, hospitals, and clinics had to rely on power plants run by the sporadic provision of diesel, and this included the dialysis centers. Kike's treatment was reduced from 4.5 hours to 3 hours, and from 4 times a week to 3. The result was catastrophic. Diarrhea and vomiting became his daily companions. Weakness assailed all his body. His breathing became even more difficult. His voice a mumble, and heat made him sit-sleep in the balcony. His retina operation and bariatric surgery were postponed for a year, as the medical center is barely operational and oxygen is scarce. He must be hospitalized, but his physicians decided not to because of bacteria that has invaded hospitals due to the heat. Hospitalization in his condition in Puerto Rico would be a death sentence. He must seek treatment outside the island, but he can't afford it. A group of friends have taken upon themselves the mission to save the life of Enrique Calderon, Kike. Service baseball star Jorge Posda has offered to transport him by private plane. Now we must chip in to cover copays and service payments, ground transportation, lodging, medicines, and personal assistance. In a video declaration for this effort, he said,
Saludos amigos, mi nombre es Enrique Calderón. Soy paciente diabético, hipertenso, tengo neuropatía, retinopatía y actualmente estoy con fallo renal recibiendo diálisis. No puedo respirar muy bien y con los efectos del huracán María, mis condiciones se han afectado mucho más. Yo necesito la ayuda y la aportación de ustedes para poder transferir mi caso y mi persona a los Estados Unidos para poder recibir un tratamiento óptimo, para poder resolver y tener calidad de vida. Yo no quiero morir. Yo estoy conectado a estas máquinas 4 veces a la semana por 4 horas y media, pero la empresa solamente me puede dar tratamiento de 3 horas porque estamos en una emergencia y estamos utilizando diésel o gasoil. Por esa razón, yo quiero que ustedes me ayuden. I need your help. I don't want to die. Y necesito la ayuda de ustedes ahora, la compasión y la comprensión de ustedes. Gracias.